Happy Hump Day. That's right, it's middle of the week, and here we are once again. Welcome, everyone. Today, we're talking about Balls of Fury. Well, it's Hump Day. That's right, one of the best days of the week. It's right in the middle between both weekends. I hope y'all are doing great. We're having a great week here. Oh, we've been watching some great entertainment. We got some bangers this week. I'm going to tell you what. And today is nothing but comedy. That's right. Comedy with Christopher Walken, no less. From 2007. Let's take a look at Balls of Fury. 2007, PG-13, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Balls of Fury is all about ping pong. Or as Asian people say, ping pong. That's one of the lines in this movie. And this whole movie is hilarious. It's made by the same people from Reno 911. So if that tells you anything, it's on Peacock. I watched it on Tubi, even though I have Peacock. I don't know why I didn't look. Down and out former professional ping pong phenom Randy Daytona is sucked into a maelstrom when FBI agent Ernie Rodriguez recruits him for a secret mission. Randy is determined to bounce back and win, and to smoke out his father's killer, arch-fiend Fang. Directed by Robert Ben Grant, written by Thomas Lennon and Robert Ben Grant, starring Dan Fogler, Christopher Walken, George Lopez, among many, many others. Here we go. I have to tell you, I saw this back when it first came out. I had forgotten all about it. But this movie is hilarious. It's stupid, don't get me wrong. It's so stupid, but I can never say no to a Christopher Walken film. I don't care what he's playing or what the film is, he just steals the show every single time. But the main character, who I'm going to assume is Dan Fogler, well, before I say that, let me scroll down and look. Yeah, Randy Daytona is played by Dan Fogler. George Lopez, James Hong is in this. Robert Patrick has a short bit in this. Terry Crews, Dietrich Bader. I'm going to tell you, this movie has so many people in it that you'll recognize. But Dan Fogler, I'm assuming it's Fogler, he steals the show. He's hilarious in this. Everything he does, there's so much going on. There's things in the background, sight gags. And just a quick note from our friends over at Blackout Coffee Company. Make sure you head over and give them a try. Links in the description. But the story is about ping pong. It's basically like 007 revolving around ping pong. Really? It's a ping pong tournament. And the triads or the mob, the Asian mob or whatever is the big bad. He loves ping pong and he's so good at it. And Randy Daytona was a ping pong phenom back in the day in the Olympics in 1988. And because of his dad betting on his match, a mistake happens and he loses. Like he was set to be the champion. And once that happens, his whole life is in the dumps. His father gets murdered by the triad or whoever it is. And from that point forward, he does absolutely nothing with his life. And when we find him as an adult, he's playing in some dinner theater, doing ping pong tricks and doing them. Just his life is not what he dreamed it to be. Well, somebody dies during his performance, so he gets fired, but the FBI shows up at the same time and they're like, we need your help to go after this bad guy, and we need you to play ping pong. And he's like, no, that's not me anymore. He's taken and trained by this blind ping pong master. Like, I mean, it is so ludicrous and so fun to watch. there's some adult jokes in this, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. Like there's no nudity or anything. There's some kissing. There's some adult themes discussed throughout. There's people getting murdered, but it's not like you see a bunch of blood and gore. No, I mean it's PG-13, and I'm not really sure why. It's possible that just the balls connotation and the way they kind of play that for laughs and everything, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't remember if there's a bunch of language in it. I didn't notice any, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. So, fair warning, friends. I had so much fun watching this, revisiting this movie. In fact, I had forgotten all about it, but it was well worth my time. If you have Peacock or Tubi, if you got Tubi, you can watch this for free right now. And yeah, okay, so there'll be a couple of commercials. Oh no. Nothing about this film is not fun. There's some silly gags, some really nice special effects with the ping pong work, because no doubt nobody's hitting these ping pong balls the way they show. So I can only assume that the ping pong balls are computer generated, but they all sell it. It sells great. You honestly, in this world they've created, this ping pong world, you believe that these people are doing this for real. Terry Crews, great cameo. He's hilarious as usual. I loved it. Loved it completely. It's fantastic. All right, my friends. As per usual, we'll be back on Friday. And if you need someone to talk to at the end of this and every one of our videos are the numbers to call or text. Don't suffer silently. Thanks again for new subscribers, old subscribers. This has been our 600th video. Anyway, we're out of here. See you on Friday. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.